All right, let's talk about something every American deals with, whether they like it or not. The IRS, the Internal Revenue Service. Now, for most people, the IRS is just that thing you think about once a year, around tax season. Forms, stress, maybe a refund if you're lucky. But if you actually want to build wealth in the US, you need to understand this system on a completely different level. Because the IRS doesn't just collect taxes, it shapes how money moves. Every dollar you earn, salary, business income, investments, the IRS has rules for it. And here's the part most people miss. Different types of income are taxed differently. If you work a job, your income is taxed one way. But if you invest, stocks, real estate, crypto, you can be taxed at completely different rates. That's not an accident. That's how the system is designed. Why do wealthy individuals focus so much on investing and owning assets? Because they're not just trying to make more money. They're trying to keep more of it. And taxes are one of the biggest expenses you'll ever have. The IRS also enforces the rules. They process your returns, they send refunds, but they also audit, charge penalties, and take action if things don't add up. So this isn't something you ignore. It's something you learn to navigate. Now here's the shift. Most people ask, how much tax do I have to pay? Smart investors ask, how is my income being taxed? And how can I structure it better? That's where strategy comes in. Things like using tax-advantaged accounts and understanding capital gains, timing when you sell investments, offsetting gains with losses. These are all legal, and they can make a massive difference over time because in the end, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep after the IRS takes its share. So if you're serious about money, investing, or building long-term wealth, don't just work harder. Get smarter about the system you're operating in. Because once you understand how the IRS works, you stop playing defense and you start playing the game strategically.